Hello, welcome to my channel. So we're doing a grocery haul today and we're picking up meat from the Slaughterhouse. And we went to Meijer's, went to an Amish store just because their cheese is cheaper and I can buy in bulk like I like. And then we used a new processor for our cow and it was Mass Meats and that is Amish owned as well. So I'll take you, show what we got. Okay, Meijer's, very small. $116 at Meijer's. Got a loaf of bread, bag of potatoes. We got two things of burritos. We're gonna do we're gonna do regular burritos and then breakfast burritos. I got a pasta salad. I don't make pasta salad very often. Everyone in my house, there's only one pasta salad they will eat. I like different kinds, so I got this one just to kind of take for lunch for the next couple of days. We got a thing of pepperonis. We're gonna make homemade pizzas and then I think pizza bagels. We got bagels just to use up some of the eggs, make some breakfast bagels. That's also why we're doing breakfast burritos. A lot of breakfast going on here. Bacon I found for $2.99 a pound, so I bought the last 4 that they had. If they'd have had 10, I'm not gonna lie, I'd have probably bought 10. But $2.99 a pound, I'm gonna get it. We don't really buy a whole lot of meat products. If you watch any of our videos, you know that we don't buy a whole lot of meat products, mostly just because we raise our own. Bacon is something we typically only buy maybe once every couple of years, but that was a good price and we're out of bacon. So I got 2 things of black beans. I'm running low on black beans. I have a ton of other beans. If you've seen my pantry video, we have not been doing a whole lot of shopping. We also have not been restocking up. Now, with the way the economy is, I probably should have been shopping right along and restocking. I have not been doing it. It is what it is. We're trying to save money, but at the same time, like, eat the way that we always have, I guess. I don't know. Taco seasoning, I ran out. I didn't buy any at Sam's Club. I wanted to. I forgot all about it. So I just got this container of it. We've never bought this. Well, we bought this brand, but we just bought that. I got a thing of tuna helper. My daughter and myself are the only ones who will eat this, but we can make it and pack it in our lunches. It'll probably last both of us like 2 days of lunches at work. I got cheeseburger macaroni just because we got so much burger coming in that I wanted to get some of that. I got a pineapple. We got a thing of the Meijer brand brown sugar ham from the deli for Logan's. He's off on surgery this week. He had his wisdom teeth removed, so we're letting him take the rest of the week off. He is eating soft foods, but he'll be able to eat like normal within a couple of days. This was on sale, and this pork chop is like, this is thick. So I'll be able to cut this and make 4 pork chops out of this for $5.39. I thought that was a good price. Nutty Buddies, because, well, house full of teenagers. We got 4 teenagers, and then my daughter's boyfriend, plus he brings his son around, and I like to have snacks for all the kids. I always send snacks with Andrew and Chase because they work in Indiana a lot. We live in Michigan. They live in hotels in Indiana, so I always like to have, like, snacky foods for them. They took a thing of donuts with them this week. And then we always provide them with a case of water. They were between Ohio and Indiana. Andrew only likes Ice Mountain. The only place that we find it is in the big quantities of Sam's Club or Walmart. So we always make sure he has that for traveling. I got 1 thing of iced coffee. I did have to break down and buy iced coffee this last week, but I didn't do a video. We spent $28. I bought iced coffee, some bread, and some donuts. 2 things of the orange juice. They were 2 for $7. And then we bought a thing of ramen noodles. And so that was $116. We went to an Amish store. Oh, it's in the sun. I probably ought to move that a little quicker. So I got the big thing of mozzarella. This was $18 for all this mozzarella. And so I will shred this up and use that on our pizzas, our breakfast burritos, everything else. I bought mozzarella at this size. This is pepper jack cheese, but I bought a thing of mozzarella at Meijer's for $8.99 or $7.99, $7.99, and it was about this much. So I was kind of like, if you compare, you got like 7, 14, 21, 28, and this is 18 instead of 20. That's like $10 less. I didn't weigh it, okay? So I'm just going off of like eyeball, but we're going with about $10 less to buy it here at this Amish store. I got these. I've never bought these, but we're going to deep fry them, and I'm going to stick them inside of our breakfast burritos. I'm hoping that they'll taste good. If not, we'll just deep fry them and eat them like this and do breakfast thingies. I got a thing of strawberry cheesecake Mouville ice cream. If you are not from around here, Mouville is a dairy farm, and they're local to us. They're in Nashville, Michigan. It's a very, very small community. One of my kids went to Maple Valley Schools, which is the Nashville school. But they are a creamery as well. They opened their creamery a few years ago, maybe I don't even want to say how long because I don't really know. But they make, you can see their barns with all their dairy cows, and then there is a pipeline running from there down to their creamery, and you can go in the creamery, you can get their ice cream. They've got a petting zoo. It's a whole experience. And they sell milk and ice cream to a lot of the stores around here, and they have been going pretty wide. I mean, I even found Mouville ice cream, I believe, in the northern part of Michigan, which is kind of amazing. And I don't know if you can get it outside of Michigan, but yeah, they have expanded, they have grown. They have I think 2 other places that you can, 2 other stores that are just Mouville stores. They got a clothing line. Yeah, we love their ice cream. Always support, and it's local for us, so it's like supporting local, but it's great. And they're, if it matters to people, they are a Christian-based company, which is nice. We got a loaf of white bread from the Amish store, and then some peanut butter cookies. But I noticed that they're kind of like crunchy, so I'm not sure how we're gonna like those, because we like our peanut butter cookies like soft and gooey. But we spent $47, so we got 2 things of cheese. Oh, this is the pepper jack cheese was $3.89. And the Mouville ice cream is $6.35. I'm not sure what it cost to buy it in the store. We drove right by Mouville, but I was trying to get to the Amish store specifically for cheese, so I did not go. But next time I go, I'll make a video of that. And then on to our meats. We spent $247 on the processing. Now, obviously, we spend more than that raising our cows, but we like to raise it ourselves. We get all of our grains from an Amish mill and their non-GMO mill, and then we feed them our hay, and we have organic land that we rent. It's certified organic land that we rent, so we're feeding grass-fed organic hay, and then we get our non-GMO grain from an Amish mill. These things I left out because this is like the organ meat, and this is going to be our dog food, so I'm going to separate it and package it up a little bit better for my dogs. Cheeks, we always get the cheeks out of our animal. This makes the best pulled beef sandwich, like tacos. Like this is the best taco meat ever. And then we got our brisket. We've never done a brisket. My husband's never ever smoked a brisket, so this was the first time we thought, you know what, we're just gonna do it. This right here is this is just the liver, but everything else is all of our steaks. That's like a whole tote. It's all like the rib steaks, the T-bone steaks. I've never heard of an English roast. I've also never had an Amish place do our meat, but it just looks like maybe what other places would cut up and pound and call a sizzle steak, but I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna have to probably look that up and see what we can do about that. But yeah. And then we got tons and tons of burger. We didn't do a whole lot of roast just because we've already got roast in the freezer. So we got a ton of burger, and then I've got my daughter's shoes, but I've also got 2 big bags of burger on the floor. And then I've got Aaron out and cleaning the freezer so that we can hopefully fit everything in. Yeah, you can have a cookie.
Is that the last one?
That's the last one. I figured you were going to put it on the bottom. I was trying to record you. Is that all jelly on this side? You put some of the steaks on top of this burger on this side. That's all right. Oh, you got right in there. Are you putting the burger on them? On the corners?
Yeah.
And then you're going to put that other stuff down there?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, you're not dropping it in? But yeah. So if you like what you're watching, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, all the good stuff. Have a good rest of your day. and I'm gonna go take care of all of this meat now. So yeah, but if you watch any of our videos, you will notice that we don't buy a whole lot of meat products, and you know, like it's a lot of like junky kind of foods. And this is why. This is, we raise our own meat, so we don't really buy. The only meat that you will see us buy all the time is going to be lunch meat. I have a son who loves the deli meat, and I give him the deli meat because that is his lunches. That's what he takes for school. That's the only thing that he asks for. So that's what we do. And it's not much when you're not buying meat.